Hello and welcome to another of our reviews for the Farming Simulator Mod Contest 2017 Best Map. And we will be looking in this episode at the following map, Bout du Monde. I apologise for any mispronunciation, but my French is, well, crap. So this map is by FS15 Mapping and Modding, I believe they're called. It is a French map, and we'll just start loading up and tell you a bit more about the map. As per usual, description will have the details of how to get the map and how to vote for the map. More importantly, we'll be recording our vote, my vote, essentially, after the review against the map, and we'll sort of look at this. So first things first, let's just have a look at the error log as that zipped past. Looks actually like no errors, and hold on, yep, no errors, that's good. So let's drop in. Let's turn on flight mode. Let courseplay do its thing. Okay, so a little bit about this map. You've got all the default crops plus some multi-fruit apparently, and it includes 3 farms on this map. ETA and production of alfalfa pellets for cows. PowerFood. This is a French farm map. So let's have a look at the overall map. Unfortunately, I don't know any French, so I'm not sure what this is or why this is here. Not sure what that is all about. We have, let's see, 20, 31, 34 fields. Yep, 34 fields. To start with, we have standard fruit types plus oats, rye, and lucerne, which is commonly known as alfalfa. So essentially we've got 3 additional fruit types on the farm. In terms of fields we own actually field 1, field 2, field 3, 4 and 5. We own 28, 29, 15, 14 and 18. And that is all. I'm guessing, yeah, the number in the circle relates to an element of this. So this 1 is cows, 2 is sheep, 3, where's 3? 3's down here, that's pigs. 4 ETA. Now I'm not quite sure what ETA is. It could be BJ, possibly. 5 is pallet de planche, which I am not sure what that is. We'll find out when we get close. 6 is the alfalfa pellets, or the pellets, sorry, other lucerne pellets. Basically, it's the power food based on that. Point to do free water. So this is free water. We have roads, we have dirt roads. We have sort of paved roads, and we have dirt roads. I'm not sure what this is about here. It could be that these fields are just not available. They're on the map, but they're just not available for use. That's what I suspect anyway. Okay. And there are no crops on them at all, so that's fine. Let's take a look at the sale points. We have 5 sale points. There we have it. Selling a variety of things, but then we have our additional multi-fruits. We have our oats, we have our rye, we have our alfalfa or lucerne. This is seeds. We've got lime and compost, I believe, and those two I'm not sure. Could be fertilizer or flour, maybe. I'm not sure. Or it could be the pellets that we produce. I am not quite sure. So hold on, wrong way. Animals wise, we have no animals. You'll note here that we have the alfalfa or the luzerne as the kind of food items. So they've got luzerne pellets as a power food or as a kind of grass substitute as well. We have 100,000 storage capacity on the farm, and with that we will move on. Let's take a look at our vehicles. We have a New Holland T5, we have a Case 1455 XL, and we have a Stoll FZ60. We have a JCB 260 skid steer, and we have a normal pallet fork. We have a Case 660 axial flow and a 14-foot header. We have, was that two? No, it's just one. We have one FarmTech TDK 1600 and an AgroLiner TKD 302. Sorry. We have a Kuhn Cultimer L300 and a Kuhn Biomaster 153. We have a Pottinger Novacat 302 ED. We have a Vicon Fanex 604 and a Pottinger. That's Tedder, and this one is the Pottinger Top 462 Windrower. We also have a New Holland Roll Belt 150 round baler, and we have a Joskin Aquatrans trailer. We also have, this is the Black Sheep Modding Karcher power washing station. So that's a third-party mod that's basically included with the map. So I haven't actually included this. This has actually been embedded in the maps. They've embedded this as a mod. Okay, so let's take a look around the farm. So we're on the farm here. There's an orange glow here. I guess that's for the lights. Yep, that's a very bright light. I do like that glow. Kind of cool idea. So we're in France. So you're in France, you've got to have Renault, right? So let's have a look at these. Ooh, what happened there? So this is the seeder. We've got our seed and fertilizer in here. Now those are obviously kind of permanent. I am not sure if these are. So we grab one. We probably can. Yeah, they're probably what you call it, non-permanent. So we've got our skid steer in here. Open the both doors. We've got seeds and fertilizer. Yeah, so those are definitely pallets of it. We have seed storage here, a storage silo, and you can drop the seed in there, and obviously you can load from that. We have liquid fertilizer storage. I'm guessing somewhere there is a point you can fill it. Ah, there it is. And then this is an output, so you can fill up. Yeah. Do we have the same? So that's just a storage spot. Ooh, chickens are down there. Is that a farmhouse? Nice brick houses. So our power wash is up here. Kind of just tucked beside this storage shed. It's kind of a permanent addition. We've got a couple of silage camps here, quite small ones. Is that? Oh no, there's the second one there. And we've got our water storage tanker, and then we've got a fountain on the wall there. What do we have on the wall here? It's a thank you to all of the modders that basically, essentially, this modder used mods from. So it's kind of a little thank you note. That's kind of cool. There you go, Mario.net. Frabid LS modding, that's French modding community, I guess. Mario.net is German. Let's have a look at the sheds. So this is a nice big shed here. Does this one open? Yeah. This is the cows. This is where we can feed the cows. That's a nice cow shed. So you drop food down there. It's probably just straw and TMR. Another front loader. What have we got here? What have we got here? Somewhere I'm looking for the trigger. I'm not sure what trigger that's for. This is the trigger for the animal dialogue. We've got a slurry tank there. Where's the trigger for unloading? There it is. So there's the slurry tank. And obviously we've got our cows. Not sure if we have a milk trigger on this one. So I think it's probably the milk trigger. Yeah, we have a milk trigger. There we go. So we've got this guy all opened up. Looks like somebody's been stealing some sidings off a road. Electric fence. Do like the idea of electric fence. We should get electric shocks off them, I think. Few stones and such in here. There's nothing. This is possibly grass. I think it'd be the grass. So I'm looking for the water now, and this will be the water. I do like it when sometimes they use different things to put in the grass or whatever. Kind of makes it look a little bit different. Okay, so what do we have over here? Ooh, nice little mural on the wall. Renault logo, an old Renault logo. That's pretty cool. Storage shed with our stuff in there. This is a fenced off area, which makes me think there's something in here. It's got like feeding troughs and everything here and here. Kind of makes me think there's actually more than one place for the cows to be fed. It is a big yard for the cows. Okay. So have we covered everything on this section of the farm? We have looked in those sheds, we've looked around that. There was something over here. So obviously there was the... Oops, too far, almost. There's a river. I can't remember where it was. I just literally was there a minute ago. And I thought I saw... Oh, there's another logo. French farm logo. Use the same thing onto... there it is. This is what I was looking for. The farmhouse and chickens. Pretty nicely done. Upstairs door looks upside down. Downstairs door. Is that just me? So the upstairs door looks the downstairs door actually looks like it's upside down. Anyway, chickens, little chicken coop there. Nice little bridge. Pretty impressed by this so far. This is the crop alfalfa or luzerne. So there we have it, and it's on, and we actually grow some on our first field. So it's actually on one of our starter fields. Field 4 has some luzerne on it, which is pretty handy actually. That initial harvest, you've got something there, and you can get up and running with the cows pretty quickly. So we've kind of had a look at that. Let's take a sort of trip. So we can't jump down to these points here, unfortunately. So we're going to have to jump somewhere close and kind of work to it. So what I'm going to do is, I think we're going to go up. Actually, no, let's start in the west. Let's start here. We have another farm. So I'm using this tractor as a jumping off point. So there's another farm here. Nicely kind of little farmyard. We've got some storage for fertilizer there. Do we have any other fertilizer storage? For solid fertilizer maybe? Nice little road signs. Nice little thing. This sign makes an appearance in quite a few places now. We've got a farm silo here, and yes, it does have the farm silo system. So the farm silo system is something that has been implemented by, I think it is Kevin98, I think he's called, and the guys on the LS mod community site. I think it's like Kevin98. I think he's like the lead dev on it or something like that. The farm silo system basically links in with the PDA and a whole bunch of stuff, so you can get like all this information on your silos and stuff to the farmer's PDA that they do, the farmer's tablet. It's quite a nice little thing. This is automatic, so when you drive through, this will automatically open up. Got this kind of nice system here. It's got all the fruits and stuff on there. What do we have in these sheds? There's nothing in there. There's nothing in there. That Renault logo is back. Another house, nice little house. Couple more. These are not functional silo silage clamps, so they're not functional, so that's a shame. That's okay. Nice farmhouses here. Sorry, farm buildings. So a couple of vehicles here. What do we have up here? More storage. Puzzled why my map hasn't come up again since tinkering with this guy. If I turn him off, it might reset it. Hold on. Yes, so when you turn off, you've got to remember to turn off the farm silo system, or else you don't get your HUD back. Okay, so that was the little yard here. A nice little extra farmyard, almost kind of an extra farm. Somewhere around here is the animal dealer, so we've got an animal dealer there. There's a little placeable lot there. Go down this road, we've got our animal dealer. Jump over the fence there. Nice little plot, small, compact bijou, as it were. Getting rid of straw and hay, so it's a straw and hay sell location. This is the sell point for animals. You can obviously purchase all your animals. It is a shame, but that's all Polish, I think. It's not French. Slep is Polish. That's okay. Nice little road sign. I say there's a nice little spot here. You could probably put something small on there, placeable wise. Okay, so we've kind of just taken a look up here, and this guy. Let's pop to bottom of field 20 because that should be fairly close to this little storage lot. And we have here more farm silo system, and according to the map we're at 0.2, so this is our sheep. So it's farm silage system here. Sheep are there. Let me just check this before I run up there. This is a silage bin and it's working, silage clamp. So we have a, see, is this wool? Yes, wool pallets are basically spawned there. You feed your sheep here with your grass. This is the loading spot. This, I think, is water. Yeah, that is water. That is cool. I like that. That's actually kind of cool. You've got a point here. You just load with water, and you've got these little drinking fountains, as it were, for your sheep. That's pretty cool. That's a cool way of doing the water for the sheep. I like that. And then obviously you've got your little sheep pasture here. Actually, really small sheep pasture. Is that really small, or does it open up down here? No, it doesn't. It's actually really small. A different colour farm purchase stuff here. There's a green dot here. Free water. Free water. That's free water. So let's go here. It's this gas station. So we've got a little gas station here, and again a little shop. This is what is that? 5. It's a 5 vent pallet dip. I'm not sure what that means. I guess something to do with these parts of wood. Sell point for them possibly. We've also got the store, so you can buy your vehicle. I think this is where you can buy all your farming vehicle needs. Yes, shop menu. German sign, but that's okay. Let's have a look at the laptop, the screens. No, they haven't done anything with the screens. It's kind of cool though. Oops, let's get out of here. It's quite a nice little spot. Not sure why. Oh, hold on, no, it's just sell point area. I thought there was an arrow pointing at that there. No. So this is the store. Let's head up here. So this is selling point for wool. There we go. And this will be our milk selling sell trigger. So we can sell our milk here. So it's kind of right next to the creamery, which I'm guessing is place, but basically uses all of that. I saw a guy walking down there out of the corner of my eye. It's down a little dead end, as it were. So no semi-trailers are coming down here. It's too big. What popped up then? That was weird. Ah, that's just the gate. So it's a big, and there's no semi-trailer accessible thing. Oh, there's a laughing cow head. That's from Laughing Cow Cheese, if I remember correctly. There's a very old-looking cartridge pressure washer there. So yeah, obviously you can get your tractors through there to get these fields. There's no field. Actually, no, there is a field there. There's field 18. So field 18 is here. This is field 18. How we get into field 18, I don't know. Just running across here, might as well. Could do with the exercise. been sat on our ass all weekend making videos of maps. Might as well have a run across the field. So ETS Bonhomme. That's about as good as my French gets. That's pretty. There's a nice little waterfall in the background there. So this is going to be a couple of things. So this is going to be wood sail, and so we've got wood chips here. There'll be a wood sail point somewhere, which I think is this over here. Yep. And on top of that, it's pretty tight though. Oh, that is pretty tight. Drop off location for wood, and then we've got this standard pallet factory which makes pallets based off wood chips as fuel or straw, and then logs, and you get your pallet out here. There's no pallet handler, so you've got to lift it yourself. So there is one thing, minor criticism, getting logs to this sail point here. If you stray too far to the left, or sorry, to the right as you come through, you will venture into the trigger here. When you do so, your logs will sell for you automatically. So you kind of want to be on this side. This is a very tight little spot. If you're using any kind of log handling equipment, like a wheel loader or telehandler or whatever, with a log grapple on them, if you pick up a log and drive it through there, it will trigger this trigger and disappear. If you take a truck through there, you've got to make sure your truck is not too wide. It's as much, I hate these things because they're a pain to use. So if I was actually going to use this map, I would probably take this, pick it up, stick it over here, and give myself a nice wide gap. I know that's probably not the intention of the modder, because I'm pretty sure they want you to use that thing, which I'm pretty sure you can use this. I'm pretty sure they want you to use this to move the logs, but personally it's a pain in the ass and it's a lot of work for very little gain. I would move this and just be able to drive through and drop off. So there we have it. Nice little waterfall in the background. There's some, actually these rocks look pretty cool. Let's just go and have a look. The waterfall kind of goes nowhere, but it's nice. Top of the map, it goes in and disappears. Okay, so let's go over to Semence de France. What crop is that? Oh, that's oats. Ah, that's a different model for oats. Okay, that's slightly different from... Oh, we went through that. Okay, so what do we have here? This is... Okay, we've got a couple of things here. So, first thing, Compost Master. Compost Master drops off compost there, pick it up, do your stuff with it. Good stuff. We can't get in there, can we? So that's the kind of drop off spot for that. Now we have this. This is Semence de France. This is the pellets for using the alfalfa or the lucerne. This is a production element. So I think, and I need to try and find, I guess somewhere here there is an output. Trying to figure that out. But you are supposed to, either that or this is just a plain sale point. This is, it says 6. So this is the production for it. We're right at that point, so I'm guessing one or oh, hold on. I'm guessing this is the output, or it's the input. Right, let's see if we can find a player trigger. So the player trigger should tell us it's definitely not functioning like that. That's definitely still the Compost Master. So something in here is a drop off, something in here is a sell point. I think this is the pellets. I'm not sure. Maybe one of these. But this is definitely the place for the pellets, where you can pick them up. Just not sure how. Okay, so we've done that. The next one we haven't touched, so we've done up here. We'll look at some of the fields in a bit. Head down here. We haven't done 3. So 3 should be pigs. So we've got pig food. We've got some nice stack of pig food there. Got some fertilizer on the lot. We've got a nice stack of parts of pig food. So that's cool. So you can get started straight away. Obviously you drop off your pig food there. And this has the same arrangement as the sheep, I guess. That's slurry. That's the animal dialogue. This is the water trigger. And again, it has these kind of interesting little feeding troughs. Somewhere in here, you're going to drop off straw. I'm guessing it's that section there we just ran through. And then obviously you've got your pigsty. Methodule is, this is your BGA. More waterfalls. Do you have silage clamps? Boom. Very nice. And we have a silo king, which you can probably tip into. That's not bad. Not sure what that is. Maybe that's another form of silage king, or whatever. Another drop-off place. Where did I see the? What's this? So this is the digestate. Oh, I see. It is sunk in it. It's in a sort of big bath. Obviously, we've got another waterfall down the back here. I'll just go check this out. Ah, nice. A nice little bridge. I think we're kind of stuck now. Okay, I've kind of got myself stuck. That's fine. That's fine. Apparently there's a no entry through here. I'll ignore that quite often, a lot of the time. Another little road, nice little humpback bridge. So this map has very narrow roads. That is a little town, I believe. L2 or something like that. I can't pronounce that properly, but I apologise in advance for any French speakers. Let's have a look. We're looking through this little village. It's quite nice here. Very nice, tight, windy roads. Did we come this way? Oh, that's where the pigs are. I see. Interesting little roadways. They've got a nice little river as well. Of course, I can walk on water. Okay, so we've kind of done the major sell points and so on. Let's jump in a tractor. And bring up course plate. And let's see, we have field 1 we own is 1.62 hectares. Field 4 that we own is 0.78. Field 5 is 1.58. Field 15 is 1.37. Field 28 is 0.73. Field 29 is 0.81. And that's all the fields that we own. To sort of, if you wanted to purchase any fields, well, actually, there's no real fields close to the farm that aren't owned by you. But for instance, if you wanted to go to one of these other little farms around here, for instance, or up here, obviously you're going to need to purchase a new field. So let's take a look at, say, 22. I kind of give you an idea. So it's a 1.4 hectare field. It's 113,000. Not hugely expensive, but you know these are small fields, so it's going to take you a bit of money to recoup your money. Another field here is 1.75, and it'll cost you 141,000. That was field 20. If we take a look here, field 25. Whoa, what's that? That's different. Cool. So the person who's done this map has actually changed a lot of the textures for the crop. I don't remember corn looking like that on other maps. So this one's 0.74 hectares. This is field 5. Costs you 60,000. That's this field here. And let's have a look. What else have we got? Field 24. Again, that's nice. It looks like a kind of biggish field. It's 3.37 hectares. It costs you just shy of 500,000. So there we have quite a few nice fields. And there's a little bit of production on the map to do stuff. Very tight map. Let's just see what grass we have. There is a good bit of grass on the map. Some of your own personal fields are being devoted to grass. So 18, 14, 2 and 3 are grass. There's, I think, probably free grass here. There's grass around some of the other fields. Let's just have a look in the air. Take a look and see what we have from the air. It is pretty picturesque. So I think that field, those fields there are the ones that are essentially out of bounds with the little no entry signs on. It does look pretty from the sky. There's actually a surprisingly large amount of water on this map. Whilst you look at it from the air, there's actually quite a lot of water. Pretty good. There's some nice bridges as well. Roads are pretty tight. Fields, yeah, there's fencing on most, if not all, of the fields. So there's probably going to be very little you could do in terms of merging fields if you're that way inclined. Some of the fields have got a reasonable grass verge that you could, essentially supplement your headlands, but you're going to need to do headlands. Some of the fields have obstructions, like those trees there, but effectively, as long as they're not on rock, you could probably remove those trees. Like for instance, there's some rock there, but these two trees here, hopefully they're not on rock, so you could essentially just cut them down and go over them. So it's pretty nicely laid out map. I do like it. It's got a nice laid out farm. It's got nice views and countryside, as it were. There's a little bit of forestry on this map, not a huge amount. There's little patches of woodland, not massive forests like on some of the other maps we've seen in this competition. But there's trees. And the thing is, you've got these relatively small fields, which you could essentially turn over to trees if you wanted to. You could plant saplings on them and grow your own trees. So it's not as if you can't have any trees. I'm just kind of seeing there's something over there on the edge of the map that I'm wondering, did I check that out? So that's a Compost Master, which we did check out. There's something on the little hillside on the edge of the map there. I'm not sure if it's showing up, just up here. Let's actually just jump straight to field 30 and just take to the air again. Yep, there's a nice little makings of another village, although John Deere. So another little village or town. I'm guessing the modder decided not to have that opened up for us because there's a fence in the way, so you can't drive through. Obviously we can go around the fence. Can we? No, we can't. I can see buildings, but I can't get to them. I want to get to them. There's a little town. There's a little village over there in the distance. There's a landslide by the looks of it, and it's cut off. It's actually kind of novel way of doing it. They put a landslide in, but there's like a little factory. There's more road. It's almost as if the modder didn't get time to finish, and has basically just kind of left that there as a tantalizing look of something we can add later. Actually, we've got no. There's a factory and everything, and a John Deere advert on the side of a barn. We've got another Renault advert. So yeah, there's potential expansion options would be awesome on this map. You could take that and then kind of remove the obstruction, just sort of let you go sort of further to the, what was that, east, kind of out towards the edge of the map. You could probably put another little valley in there. It's awesome. There's so much possibilities for this map. This is a nice little map. I do like this map. I think it has got some pretty nice features. It's got a bit of production on it. It's got multi-fruit. It's got some good visuals. Going to be challenging to farm. But it's functional, and there's a good bit of work gone into this map. Yeah. So in terms of score, I think we will be giving this one I think we're going to give it a 5. I like this map. I think we're going to give this one a 5. It's got some good possibilities. It is a shame there's not a lot of production on the space to expand. No, like placeables and stuff. But I bet you could sneak a few things in. There are little areas that you could potentially just sneak a couple of things in. Not many flat fields, so you can't use a field to do it, but essentially I reckon you could probably sneak a couple of things in a couple of places that I've seen. The visuals on this map are pretty good and solid. Very few errors or things that would need to be fixed. They've kind of added this kind of pointers in, so you can't click on them, but that's a minor thing. But at least you know where things are. Everything's documented. That's the key thing. I've looked at some maps where there's stuff on there that you know it's on the map, but you just do not know where. At least here you've got this little key. You know where stuff is, so you can say, right, okay, my pigs, they're down here. I just need to jump to field 33. Or by the time you actually kind of care about your pigs, you're going to have a vehicle down here because it's quite away from the farm. So you're going to have like a, I don't know, a skid steer or something for moving food around. So you will be able to sort of get around. I can't remember if we actually looked at this. Yes, we did. This was the mud yard. But yes, a couple of minor little things, but I'm going to give this a 5. I like this map. It's a good solid map. And I'm going to leave you all with a view of, I'd like to say valley, because it kind of is a valley from the air, looking down. I'm going to get high enough so we can see all of it. Got a little town over there on the right. The farms in the distance. So yeah, there we go. I'm going to leave you with that. So this was another review on our series for the best map category of the Farming Simulator mod contest. The map in question is called Bout du Monde, or Bout du Monde. I apologise profusely for mispronouncing anything. It is a French map. If you like this review, please hit the like button. And if you would like to see more of this series, please subscribe to the channel. And with that, thank you for watching, and goodbye.